Vishnu Gurudev Maheshwara.
Find something greater than war. Find someone who is free. Or better still, be that one. If the world needs something, they need to see people, human beings who are free. Not free to walk about on the street and to buy a Coca-Cola when you want. Free means to be complete, whose life is the evidence of truth, who is undeniable, you see, who is not on anyone's side or on everybody's side. Why not you? Are we waiting for one greater than you? When you hear the words of Christ or the Prophet or Krishna, is it for your auntie you hear it? Oh, auntie, I think he's speaking to you. And George, I think he wants to, Krishna guy, some guy called Krishna wants to talk to you. Is it not for you? Did God ask you to pass on a message to somebody else? So it is your call. It is you who are called. I told a story before we close. Now I tell you a short story. It's said that in India, no, many years ago, in the time of Lord Rama, you've heard of Rama and Sita. They loved each other very much. Sita had just been rescued and come home. Now, Rama, who is the prince, I think of Ayodhya is the place. Then he is to be married with Sita, and he's going to take over the kingdom of Ayodhya. So the father of Rama, the king, sent that he must go. We must have the guru of Rama must come to the kingdom and perform the appropriate ceremonies and the pujas and so on to anoint Rama and to bless their marriage and the kingdom and so on. No? And Rama's brother called Lakshman was to go and find Rama's guru. You follow me or not?
Yeah.
Okay. So he says, okay, you're a good rider. You go now because Guruji is very far away. Go now and tell him, give him this message for me that the king has asked him now he must come and he must perform these ceremonies because his devotee, Rama, is to be married and also to take over the kingdom. Take my ring also as a sign of that authority. So Lakshman takes the ring, puts it in his bag, mounted the horse. He's gone like this. And he's riding for a very long time. Very long time. Weeks. Then finally he found out, oh yes, Swamiji lives up there. Then he comes and he rides his horse. Then he comes, he's coming now into where the Guru lives. He slows down. Coming like this. Then he sees the master sitting. Then he comes close. Like this. Then the master opens his eyes. Then he says, Swamiji, my name is Lakshman. I am the brother of Rama, your devotee. The Guru made no sound. He says, my father the king he has asked that you come to the kingdom of Ayodhya and to bless the marriage of Rama and Sita and to perform the appropriate ceremonies for my brother who will become king. My father has given me this ring as a sign of the authority and my authenticity. So the master said, over there is one pot. Put your gift in that pot. So, okay. He sees a pot, he reaches over and he puts the ring in the pot. And it went, not a sound that he was expecting. Sounds funny. So he picked the pot and he looked, he couldn't see. So he shakes it out and it is full of rings. And all of them are identical. Then he was so astonished. No? He had to go and find out. Again, he put it back and he turned around right back. Swamiji, I did what you told me. I put the ring in this pot, but it made funny noise, and I looked in the pot, and I see it's full of rings, like all the same. I don't remember which ring is my ring now. How did they come to be here? Where did all these rings come from? So the master said, you put them there. He says, sir, what are you saying? It is my first time to see you. How can you say like that? He said, you put them there. Life after life, we have been performing this same scenario. Life after life, you keep coming here as a messenger. But until you come down from your horse and sit with me, this show will continue. What does it mean? He came as messenger. He behaved in the role of messenger. But he forgot, I am here in front of the master himself. But his mind said, no, it's Rama's master. You see? So he did not have the courtesy even to dismount from his horse. Can you imagine? To come and greet the master of his brother. Master say, until you come down from your horse and sit with me, this will go on, Lakshman. It is your call. It is always your call. Don't think it is somebody else. It is always you. The voice calls you. Don't postpone. Don't excuse. It is you. Don't say, I am not good enough. I am not worthy enough. It knows if you're worthy or not. But the voice calls you. Dismount means get down off the horse of your ego. You imagine you're only bringing a message. And you miss your chance. Sometimes people come and they say, I only came to satsang to bring these people. It's not for me. One time in London also, I have a very small place. And we had satsangs on Sundays. One couple from Spain came. They wrote a letter before and say, my husband and I want to come to satsang this Sunday, but we both have bad backs and we just want to know if you can hold a seat for both of us. A difficult request to actually keep. Because first come, first serve like that. Then they came late. They arrived in London. They took taxi, came to the house. When they came, the place is full. We have speakers outside. So people who cannot come in, they can sit out on, it's very nice in fact, a bench outside the apartment. But they came and they couldn't get in. And they were so upset. They told the taxi driver, come, take us back to the hotel. You're in such, you come for satsang. Now listen to this, what happened. The taxi driver said, can I call another cab? Because I'm interested with what's going on here. And they waited, another cab came, and the taxi driver stayed for satsang. Pride. Pride. Oh, you know, I'm not having to have to sit on some bench. Pride. If you are really earnest, you would listen even to a drinking straw to really hear, isn't it? It was said in the time of the Lord Christ, no, that people came also for his satsang and to be blessed and to be healed by him. One time he's having satsang in one house, and the place is so crowded. One sick man they brought there, he couldn't walk, and they carried him up on top of the roof, and they took the tiles off the roof to lower him down into the room in front of this master. And so, pride again. But humility opens the door of your heart, opens the door of the universe. Everything is in service to your awakening, if you're smart. If you see like that. You see. Let this life be a life for freedom. It can be for many things, but let it be for freedom. Very good. Thank you. Very good. Thank you.
Sweet, sweet, sweet.